Welcome back to Opinion Journal Live. I'm Jason Riley, and joining me next is senior editorial page writer Collin Levy to talk about the Senate race in Wisconsin between former Governor Tommy Thompson and Tammy Baldwin. Welcome, Collin.
Hi, Jason.
So, Collin, are you at all surprised that this Senate race is even close? I mean, you have a rather popular former governor, well-liked, left office on good terms with the state. I mean, should it even be this close?
Well, I think a lot of things have sort of gone different directions in this campaign. One of the things that you're seeing is that to the extent that people in Wisconsin are a little bit itchy and are looking for something new, I think one of the things that Tommy Thompson's been fighting is the idea that he's been around. And I think, Tammy Baldwin played the card very hard, the idea that he has been in Washington, he's kind of old news, that he'd be the oldest freshman ever. And, all of these things that's sort of been part of her theme, part of her closing arguments. And I think they're looking a lot at, I guess the biggest question is sort of how long the coattails are there, how the polling is going for, how these final hours go for Romney and Obama. It's obviously been very close there. I think the last poll I saw, they had Romney at about 45 and Obama at 46, something like that. So we'll see if just the power and breadth of the Republican turnout operation there for Romney could be enough to pay off for Thompson as well.
I wonder if Wisconsinites are having little voting fatigue there. There have been so many races in the state recently. But that gets to another point, which is what kind of momentum Romney might be able, or not Romney, but Thompson might be able to enjoy down the stretch. You had the recall election. Scott Walker won. The GOP seems to have a reasonable ground game in place in the state. Can Thompson benefit from that?
Yeah, I think it's very likely he will benefit from that. And again, this really does come down to turnout. If you look at what happened in Wisconsin in 2008, where Obama won fairly handily, there was enormous Democratic turnout in key, very Democratic-leaning counties or surrounding Milwaukee, predominantly the urban areas. If you go to 2010, and that's when the governor came in, and also when the legislature also had some Republican gains, there was much more turnout in the conservative counties. So what everyone's looking at now, again, is this turnout operation, how strong the ground game is, and some of the anecdotal bits early today suggest that there is very strong turnout in these traditionally Republican areas.
And I guess Tammy Baldwin, from everything I've read, would be one of the more liberal, maybe one of the most liberal people in the Senate, should she win, correct?
Yeah, for sure. And look, she really made a big effort this time around to dissociate herself from this liberal idea and really tried to remake herself as a very mainstream candidate. But the truth is, a lot of her votes, if you look at, a lot of her opinions have really been as far left as Nancy Pelosi, and she'd certainly be a very solid left side Democrat there.
Also, Wisconsin has gotten a lot of attention because it's a swing state, all the more so thanks to the Republican vice presidential candidate, it being his home state. How is that playing into the Senate race, if it is, Collin?
I don't know how much it's playing in. I think it's sort of a moderate influence here. Again, Jason, I think this is going to be something where a lot of Wisconsinites, as you say, have some voter fatigue. They may be ready to sort of stop this partisan fighting. And I think that is a general benefit to Romney, because people look at this and they go, look, this has just been a mess for the past 4 years. It's been a mess nationally. It's been a mess here. We're tired of this constant infighting. We'd like to actually have a sense of momentum moving forward. I think Romney's closing argument has been very much tuned into that idea that, there's some optimism here. There's a chance to go into something new. And it's actually almost a flip of the usual, where everyone's attacking the incumbent's record. You have President Obama more focused on attacking Romney, and Romney looking forward here.